And in this video, we are assembling the sewing pop-up card. Now I do have most of the work done because I am working today doing this video with a broken arm. So I'm trying to show you the harder parts. So I have already glued my two rings together here. The file also has, for the dress form, it has this piece here with a tab that glues into the bottom, in addition to another piece here to glue on it because this post is so thin, and that's to give this reinforcement. So I've already glued those together. I have already glued the panels on my base and folded everything on the score marks. This part I will show because this is unique to my design. We're going to glue these 1/4 inch tabs here down. And this is a spacing you get when you fold the card on its score marks. You get this 1/4 inch space here, and you glue this down to the inside of the card. Right here you can see this 1/4 inch spacing. I have the camera closer to me, so if I appear in the video, I apologize. My left arm is broke. I took it out of its sling so I could try to record. So I can't really lift with it. So as you see me struggle, just keep in mind I'm operating at part capacity. Okay, so your sewing machine has these 3 pieces, and we're just going to glue these together. If you've seen the A7 sewing card, it has the same sewing machine, but it's a lot more detailed. And I have lost my little piece that goes here for this, for the thread. There is a small piece that goes on there, so you can give yourself colored thread. I don't know what happened to it. There is also a small flower for your sewing machine. And this just goes right here in the curve. I'm just going to pop this flower a little bit. Now there is no center for this flower. If you want a center, you'll have to add it. That would have been a teeny tiny circle, so I did not make that. These flowers do have a circle for the center, but I wanted my center to be a rhinestone. So I'm using a bigger stylus here, and I just roll it in my hand just to get it curled up. I'm going to put some glue here in the center and just drop this in. Now these bottom ones, I have whichever petals are going to be towards the bottom, just kind of fold them up a little because these are going to be very close to the base. And then there's a flower for each spacing between the leaves. So this is cut in the color of your leaves, and then each flower goes in there. So I have this sheet of rhinestones. I got these at, I don't know what to do with my tweezers. I got these rhinestones at the Dollar Tree. There we go. Okay, so now our card is ready to assemble. I hope this is dry enough. You'll also notice that on the sewing machine and the dress form, there is a tab to fold. So turn your piece away from you, and I'm just starting with the front because it's easier for me. And then the dress form. And then the wreath. Okay, that's the order they go in. So I'm going to pull them out. And I'm going to start with the sewing machine. And pull it all the way down. Make sure the bottom edge of your machine is not going over the edge, the sides there. Because if it does, then that will affect the way the card opens and closes. And that's about as far up as I can reach. I hope this is in frame enough. I think I've got it set up right. And so I like to fold my tabs under. That's just a preference. You can glue your tabs straight down, but you're gluing them to this bottom piece, but making sure everything is flat. And then we're going to slide the dress form in as I huff and puff. I apologize. Oh. So be careful here with your dress form. Don't pull it down so far that I thought that that would stop it, but it's not. So just make sure, you don't slide it down in like that, because then your legs there at the bottom are going to fold up. So you just want those to be level there with the bottom line in your cutout for the dress form. And again, I'm just going to fold that back, glue it to the bottom. Hope it's straight. And then, so you can see on this side that there's a space between each leaf. If you want to, pinch your leaves or add some inking, that would be real. I just did not have the ability to dress this up. So you can see here how my leaves are kind of longer than, and I think I'm going to allow these to be glued in between. So this last one, you put glue at the bottom of the tab and you fold this base piece up and you glue it just to your wreath, okay? Only your wreath. And then do the same thing here at the top. We are only gluing this tab to the wreath, okay? This is going to lift your card up and down. And you can see that it's not going to make a difference, those flopping over. And I'm going to glue them under this. I'm going to glue them in between here. So for the next step, we're going to fold this bottom one up and we're going to leave the top one down. We're going to fold it over. And we are going to glue these face to face, okay? And we're only putting glue here on these tabs. Okay. So hold this for a few seconds because it's got some bulk here with the flowers. You want to make sure this really takes hold. And now you can see here inside we have glued our tabs together and these are glued to the bottom, okay? So now we're going to fold this tab over. This time it does matter. You do not want to glue your flower to this tab. Make sure it's over the wreath and glue this shut. And a quick check. This one will fit a 5x7 envelope. I reduced the size of it just a little. And there you have the sewing pop-up card. Thank you for joining me.